minus course.
Well, I have an update for you all. I used the Be My Eyes app earlier, and I found that several things had gotten expired, which means when I open the jars, they seem fresh, but then they go off within a few days, and I'm like, so that's how I've been making myself sick. So I've done a massive, I'm only 2/3 of the way through my pantry. I've got the rest of it to finish this week. I have to do a massive clean up. I have to clean up all of my containers and dry them up and set them aside for later. I can't bulk purchase food anymore because I can't see which foods go out of date and which don't. So now I can't bulk purchase nothing unless it's just baked beans and spaghetti, in which case I'll eat them within 12 weeks anyway. The rest of them I have to just buy as custom made, based on custom made food. So if I want a can of chickpeas, I can't buy several of them. I can only get, 2 or 3 at a time, or 2 or 3 creamed corns, or whatever I want to buy, because I know I have to use them up within 12 weeks. I guess I learned a lot of stuff that is a heap of shit when I was younger, and now that I know what it's like, I have to make sure that the food I eat is just fresh, because otherwise I ring up Be My Eyes and find out that I'm not eating fresh food. Because when it expires, when you first open it up, it doesn't have a rotten taste, so I don't know it's expired. And then when it gets a bad smell, I'm like, oh, yuck, how long has that been expired for? Oh, when did it... Oh, yuck. And then I get suspicious, and then the people at the other end of the phone who don't see how long I keep food there for, they go, oh, well, it looks like this and it's got spices. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's got a suspicious taste and smell. And when I open up the jar, it never had any suspicious taste and smell, so I ate some and thought, I ate lots of it a few days ago too, thinking, why is it starting to get a suspicious taste and smell? Today it smelt really bad, and I thought, oh no, that's the bowl of mayonnaise. So I ditched it, and I wasted a perfectly good avocado. So now I'm getting like anyone else who thinks you put food in the fridge today and you chuck it out tomorrow or the next day. I'm starting to get like those people, because I'm thinking you can keep it for 3 or 4 days, and then I find out that you can't keep it for 4 days in the fridge. You have to chuck it out within 2 days. Yeah, I didn't realise that my blood tests were going dodgy because of all of that. Oh well, I hope I have clean test results next time it gets around to that, because I don't want anything else dodgy going on with me. Oh God. I won't even eat cooked meat if it gets a smell to it too. If it starts to stink, I just chuck it out. And I can't leave stuff in the freezer for too long anymore, because it gets all freezer burn on it, and it's like, oh, can't even eat it. 3 months at best, and if it's in a really super frozen cold environment, 6 months is best. well, some foods can only be left in the freezer for 3 months. Other foods can stay in for 12 months if they have an expiry date. So I'm doing a huge clean-up. I'm doing it in stages where I clean up some of the pantry today. I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. At least I know my eggs are fresh. I only got them 2 days ago. I know they're still fresh. There is a risk they could still be rotten, but I know for a fact that I bought really nice fresh eggs, and I'm hoping there won't be any rotten eggs in the carton. And I've just been living off of omelette and bread, omelettes and bloody veggies and that. I like steamed veggies. I might just do some steamed vegetables and then make an omelette to go with them. Yum. I can put some of the steamed vegetables in the omelette. I can like steam them and just put those in the omelette. I don't know if my new support worker will be okay with me doing steamed chicken, but we're about to get her to see me watch me do it just to make sure she knows it's okay. If she ends up not agreeing with me doing it, then I have to just keep buying massive amounts of frozen dinners and then just cooking steak and chicken in the microwave oven. I need to show my support worker the microwave oven too, so she can see how chicken cooks in it, and then if she can accept that, then I just use my microwave oven to cook chicken instead of cooking it on the stovetop. But I think chicken's okay cooked on the stovetop. I just cook it for ages and then I flip it over. If the top of the chicken feels like it's should be cooked but it isn't crispy enough, I'm like, nah. So I leave the chicken for 2 or 3 minutes and then I'll turn it over and go, aha, the top is really crispy, like it's going to start burning soon. And it's got a tough, it doesn't feel spongy. When I press the spatula on top of the chicken, it doesn't feel spongy. And I'm like, okay, it feels like when you close your fist really tightly, and then you put your finger between, so where your thumb is and your index finger is, you put your finger on the flesh of your hand with your thumb, you close your fist as tight as you can, and you press your thumb on it. Chicken needs to be cooked to about that type of consistency. So when you feel the spatula, has it got the same consistency as holding your fist really tight and pressing your thumb on the flesh? If it does, that means your chicken is just about cooked and you want to cook it for another 3 minutes longer. So then you flip it over and you go, okay, leave it for another 2 minutes, and then you tip it over, like you flip it back, and if it feels a bit, a fraction more firmer than the flesh between holding your fist really tight and pressing your thumb, you have the opposite hand and you feel with your finger or thumb against your fist where your thumb and index finger join each other. It's hard to explain, but if the chicken is a bit more firmer than that, you know it's well and truly cooked on both sides, not just on one side. You got to make sure it's well and truly cooked both sides through, you know. No wonder most people don't agree with me cooking food, but you know, I I like cooking, and I like cooking chicken Kiev and all that stuff. I just cook it till I know it's well and truly cooked. God. I can't believe I fully forgot about I forgot about the roast lamb that I put in the fridge, and then I found it in there and went, I've left it out for too long, I can't cook that. I refuse to cook meat that I've left in the fridge for too long. I don't care if I've only left it in for a few extra hours. Then, if it's meant to be thawed within 12 hours, you cook it within 12 hours, and I've left it for maybe 24 hours. In my mind, that's too long, and I got rid of it. I thought, I don't care if I'm a waste. I would rather waste rotten food than go to the hospital, because I will only eat fresh food. If I have any suspicions about it, I chuck it out. I don't care what people think it looks like. If it smells and looks good, I'm like, no, it's not good. I'm chucking it. If I've just brought it home and I need to start cooking in the next 10 minutes, that's a different story. I'll cook it. But if it's been sitting out for 3 hours, I won't even touch it. I'll just scoop it up and chuck it away immediately. Get rid of it. Yeah. I honestly do not care what nobody thinks. I'm fussy with food. I am very fussy. Like if I buy chicken, it gets cooked straight away. I either cook it immediately or it goes into the freezer. And when I thaw it, it gets cooked within 12 hours, not 24 hours. 12. Get it out of the freezer and it has to be cooked. If I get it out at 6 p.m. tonight, it gets cooked by 6 a.m. in the morning. I don't wait till tomorrow night to cook it. I'll cook it as soon as I get up in the morning. If it's past 6 o'clock in the morning, it goes in the rubbish bin. If it's 4 o'clock a.m. or 5 o'clock a.m., I go, yeah, it's in the safety zone, I'll cook it. When I was young, Mum used to tell me, oh, you can cook the chicken, it stinks, but you just cook it a bit longer. And I'm like, you're joking, right? Oh, no, I do that all the time. And I went, well, okay. I was a complete idiot back then because I was only going with what I was taught. Now I'm like, get fucked. If it smells, it is going in the bin. Like fresh raw meat has a smell to it, but there's a raw meat smell that I don't like, and you have to deal with it until it's cooked. Raw meat smells until it smells like cooked meat. But there is also that other going rotten smell that I don't care if the chicken has only had a bad smell since this morning, or since, you put it in the fridge and you get up the next day and it stinks. I don't care if I put fresh food in the fridge today and it smells in the morning, into the rubbish bin it goes. I will not cook it. I've made a decision that if I put meat in the fridge, it gets cooked that day. If there's a friend meet-up, I just say, you know what? Friend meet-ups can wait. My food can't wait. If the friends want to meet me and they can't wait for me to cook my food, they can go without me. If they can't understand that food has to be cooked immediately and they say, fine, you'll miss out on our meet-up, okay, I don't care anymore. That's good. If the friend is understanding, they'll say, do you want to meet up tomorrow? Yes, I'll be meeting with you tomorrow. I won't be putting any raw food in the fridge. Actually, I have to buy raw food tomorrow. That reminds me, yeah, I'll meet with you, but wait, I've got to put it in the freezer. When I get the meat home, it's getting frozen. And I'll just cook it sometime next week or the week after when I get it out of the freezer. That way, if friends choose not to be understanding and go, well, you got fresh food in the fridge, can't it wait till tonight? No, it can't wait till tonight. if the packet says it can wait until, for 2 days, like if it's Privac meat and it says it will expire next Monday, okay, fair enough. I'll put it in the fridge. I know I have to cook it by next Monday. If I wait till next Monday, I'll just chuck it out anyway. But if I can cook it before Monday, fine. The meat can wait till tonight or tomorrow, I'll cook it. But if it's not Privac and I have to cook it within 12 hours, it's not waiting till tonight. I'll cook it straight away. And if people don't want to be understanding, well, goodbye. Because my health comes first before everything. If I've put food in the fridge, then I'll just say no, I'll meet up with a friend tomorrow or next week. Because that way I can cook my food, and if the friend wants to be understanding, I'll be like, oh, good, thanks for accepting that I couldn't meet up today. But if they get all crappy and go, oh, you just want to go home and cook dinner, you don't like me, it's like, well, okay, fine. You don't care that my food safety is more important than meeting up with a friend because I have to cook the food today, and you can't accept that we could meet up at any other time. We're not running away anytime soon. The difference being if there's a party planned and I know I can't cook dinner before the party because it's a planned event, it's like, okay, that's different. I'm not going to go to the shops, bring food home, cook it and go, oh, I had to miss out on the party. Yeah, I had to cook dinner when in fact I could have planned cooking dinner the day before. Whereas if it's just a social get-together and I go, you know what, social get-togethers aren't running away, sorry, I can't hang out today, well, deal with it, Not everything can be planned out. If I find out a week before the social get-together, I can say, well, can't do any cooking next Sunday. I have to put it in my calendar so that I don't forget that next Sunday I can't put fresh meat in the fridge before the social gathering. Unless they say, can you cook something and bring it around, I'll be like, yeah, sure. It may mean I turn up a little bit late, or I'll have to bring the food around earlier so we can put it in the oven to keep it warm. But if you're okay with that, then fine. But yeah, I refuse to eat any raw food. And the stuff that I heard last year about, oh, you cook up 5 days worth of food, then you put it in the fridge, it'll last for 5 days in the fridge. You eat a tray of food today, a tray of food tomorrow, then the next day. You know what? That's really bad food hygiene practices doing that, because unless the food has a specific expiry date on the tray that says it will last for 5 days, I wouldn't even trust the food. I just wouldn't trust it. I don't even eat food. If the food expiry says it expires today, I won't even eat the fucking food, because I will eat it up to and before the expiry date. So if there's a certain date, I'll eat the food up to before, like you open it and you've got, well, fresh food only has 2 days. When you open fresh food, you've got 2 days to eat it. Some foods have to be eaten within 12 to 24 hours, like meat and eggs. When you cook it, you got to eat it straight away. I ended up eating all those steamed veggies. There was a couple of scraps that I chucked away, but I ate most of it. I was really full afterwards. But if you get, and it's not good, but if you accidentally get a little bit of raw egg on the food, it's not good for you. Like, it's not the best, but if you eat it all straight away, it's not a good habit to get into. But the once-off stuff up, you can get away with it. But if it was raw chicken, I would have had to throw the entire batch of vegetables out and make up a new batch of steamed veggies straight away, which would have pissed me right off. But no worries. it doesn't matter. I think I might steam some vegetables and then put the steamed veggies on the omelette. Oh my God, that'll be so good. Let's do that. Let's do it.
Pause button. Stop.
Yeah, I'm very pissed off that most of the food in the pantry was expired from last year onwards. I'm very, very pissed off. Not happy. I am very angry. Okay, gonna fix this up. I'm gonna have some. I like pumpkin and I like chocolate. So. Clean up the sink while I'm at boiling this bloody thing. Okay, that's good. There's a lot of water in that. Okay. I'm going to turn it to a temperature that I am okay with. Turn the stove on. God damn it. Then I'm going to use a little saucepan to make me omelette because I've made a decision. I'm going to put a little bit of this and a bit of that in there. Alright. I'm going to put that on top because I know I can just put the lid over it and I can let it boil away. I'm going to let it turn it down to the temperature, to the desired temperature. Okay. Now, that's done. I'm going to do a quick run to the loo, so I'm going to pause the recording.
Stop. Pause. Minus 37 points.
I'm going to put pumpkin in there first because I know it's going to... Let me just turn this stupid thing up a lot more because it's going to take ages to start boiling. Like it's going to take a long time, actually. God damn it. I'm going to cut up some pumpkin first because it has to be done first. Sharpen this damn knife. Sharpen it a lot. Okay. And in the next gap, you're going that. Going that. Do that again. Nope. Yep. And do that again. There we go. Sharpen it several times. There we go. Sharpen it several fucking times. Obviously, you have to have a reason to actually sharpen a knife. You don't just sharpen a stupid thing. You actually sharpen it for a decent excuse of a reason, and you put a towel underneath the cutting board to stop you from getting cut, because we don't want cuts today at all. So you put the towel underneath the cutting board to prevent injury. That's what it's all about. If you don't believe me, try it because it'll work. Okay. Okay, so we're going to steam a little bit of pumpkin. And what else am I going to do for the sake of... Actually, no, I don't know what I'll do. I'll steam a good amount of veggies and then I'll just use a little serving of it for what I want it for, and then I'll have the rest of it later. That's what I'll do. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll have the rest of it later. I'll have the rest of it after. Okay, oh, hang on. I want garlic today, actually. As much as I love garlic. What have we got there? No, I want I want cherry tomatoes in mine. Damn it. Fuck this thing. Oh, I hate this fridge. I need a new one. I hate this fucking fridge. Oh, where's the tea towels? Okay. Oh, damn it. I'm doing some pumpkin. Let it go really hot. The good thing about steamed pumpkin is when it's done, I'll be able to cut the skin off. I'll be able to actually cut the skin off. Cut it into several pieces. Take off the little dodgy parts of it. Take off the dodgy bits. Okay. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, bloody fucking pumpkin. I am no good at just cutting off the big bits in exact halves. I can't do it. Fucking thing. Oh. Okay, that's better. Now I want little bits of pumpkin because otherwise they don't steam evenly. Then I can cut the stupid skin off when they're all cooked up. So, fucking pumpkin. Actually, I should try cutting some of the skin off now, actually. I might try it. I'll do that. Actually, it works if you've got all the pieces of pumpkin aside, you can actually cut the skins off. Okay, that's something I didn't think of, did I? Oh no, that's a waste of pumpkin. Oh, that's okay. It's all going to get cooked anyway. I was going to just steam it with the skin off, but obviously that won't happen. That's not going to happen, is it? Fucking stupid knife going through the wrong pieces of pumpkin. Okay, so if I do cut it in little bits, I can take the skin off easier. Yes, it wastes a bit of pumpkin, but who cares? It's just going to waste a little bit. And you know what else? If it's steamed, you're going to waste pumpkin regardless. Like if it's steamed and you take the skin off, you're going to waste it anyway. Like you're still wasting pieces of pumpkin regardless of what you do with it. So I have figured out that if you dice it up with the skin on, then you cut the skin off the diced piece of pumpkin. It just works better. It just happens easier. It happens a lot easier actually, because then you're just cutting small pieces of pumpkin. You're not cutting a massive huge piece of skin off. Okay, what else have we got? A nice large bit of, we cut that down to size. Cut that off, and then cut that to size too. There we go. And then we're going to steam that until it's nice and soft. Then we're going to put little servings of vegetables into the omelette. That sounds like it's boiling away there. That's good. Excellent. So, okay. Got another piece of fucking pumpkin there. Oh God. Okay. Oops. Luckily I have some control over how I cut pumpkin now, because I've worked out that you dice off the pieces of pumpkin, you dice it all up into little bits, and then you cut the skin off the diced pieces. It works a lot easier. I just never thought to do it that way, because you're still wasting pumpkin as a result, but you're getting what you want in there. That's decent for the pumpkin that I want in there. What else have we got? What else have I got in the fridge that I need to get rid of? Yes, little bits. Do that in a minute. Okay, put the knife over that way. Chuck all of the bits of skin, chuck all in the sink. It doesn't matter, I have to wash everything up soon anyway. I like julienne sliced zucchini, because then I can slice that into bits. Yeah, yum. There we go. They don't have to be perfectly thin slices. I don't care what people think of me doing this. I don't give a shit. Really? Okay. Could care less. Good enough for what I want them for, and then I can make an omelette to go with it. Now this broccoli, how is it? Is it good or bad? It's okay, it smells okay. That's alright still. No floury bits on the stalks, I can eat all of that. Just eat all of it. Cut off the end of it. Just cut the end out. There we go. Cut it into small florets. Yum. into little floats, so that way they cook a lot easier. That's not good. Chuck that over there. Chuck that over there. Or anything that I can fix up, put over the other way. Now that I know that the broccoli can just be chopped up into, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Chop that apart. Yeah, that's good. So then I can put little servings into my omelette. Oh, I'm going to put that broccoli away. I'm going to use that broccoli tomorrow too. I'm going to use it tomorrow. Going to use it tomorrow. Going to use that bloody thing tomorrow. So I can just get extra cauliflower tomorrow. Could use every fucking day of the week. Okay. Alright. Garlic, I could just use 1 clove of garlic. Wouldn't matter if I just use less than that. Okay. There we go. Put it like that, because that way it steams properly. Oh, fuck. Stock pot's too hot, but what do you expect of a stock pot? It's going to get hot. See, I don't like how I was taught to steam vegetables, because when you have the saucepan going, or the stock pot with a steamer basket on it, you turn the temperature down and then the steam rises, but it steams at a lower temperature, so then not as much steam can actually get through the vegetables in the first place. It's hard to explain that. It's hard to kind of explain. Yeah, it's a very hard one to explain. You know, like the steam has to rise up very hot to get into the food correctly, and when it doesn't do that, it doesn't cook properly. Now I want to make sure my veggies are really steamed through first, so that way I don't have to worry about any of this going bad. Now I can hear the water boiling away there, so that's a good sign actually. It means the water's really hot. The steam is rising up through the colander, the steamer basket, which is my pasta colander. It's rising up and it's going to steam the veggies properly now. So as a result, I can yeah, I can get my fry pan ready for some cooking. I can get a saucepan actually. I'll put that fry pan away, and then I'll get the saucepan ready. Okay. Put that there, yep. Okay. Now I can just worry about that when I need to, because I can do dishes now. I can finally do my dishes. I can do at least some of them. No, the thing is empty. Oh God, what fucking thing? Okay. And I don't believe in turning the temperature down to release less steam into the veggies. They don't steam properly. They do not steam properly at all. They really don't. Like, you need veggies to steam very well. You know, they take ages. If you turn the temperature on the stove top down, it can take 20 minutes to steam vegetables. But if you keep the pot turned up on a moderately high heat, the veggies steam a lot faster within about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. Like, pumpkin takes about 15 to 20 minutes to steam as well. Like, pumpkin takes a while to go all nice and soft and cook well. So I always do pumpkin and potato first. Potato first, then pumpkin, then the rest of my veggies come last, because pumpkin and especially hard root vegetables like potato and carrot takes ages for the steam to affect them. Potato is harder than carrot. It takes a long time for potato to actually cook through during the steaming process. I'm not going to chuck out my stock pot either. My stock pot is wonderful. I love it. I don't even use the slow cooker because I find the stock pot works better. It just works a lot better. I don't need a slow cooker when I've got a stock pot there. I won't chuck out my slow cooker because one day I'm going to say, you know what, I want to spend 12 hours cooking a stew and I don't want to use the stove top to do it. I'll get my slow cooker out and I'll cook with the slow cooker. That's fine. You know? I'm doing some dishes now, the rest of them I'm going to do them later. My stuff later. No, I'm going to do the sharp knife now actually. I don't want to get sick or injured. Because my current doctor is actually doing better than all of my other doctors combined. She's looking at my daily routines and making sure I don't do not stuff up. Where is the knife? Where is it? Oh, fucking damn knife. There it goes, found it. She's making sure I've got a half decent daily eating routine. Everyone else is like, yeah, sure, you can't see, you've got support from guide dogs and whoever else, fuck you, you know, be dismissed and you're just being psychotic. Whereas this doctor's like, okay, you've got all these supports with you, for you, but is there anything else you can't even manage that you need extra support for? And I'm like, oh, my doctor is actually decent. I'll keep my current doctor because they're decent. So yeah, I don't want to fuck up my half-decent cooking routine by finally getting sick or injured after so long of doing really good. That will just be a fucking pain to deal with. I can just fix all that stupid rubbish in a minute. Cleaning up the dishcloth. Don't have to worry about my kitchen at the moment. I won't put my phone too close to the steamer because I know I'm going to wreck it. But here's what it sounds like. That is the sound of my vegetables slowly steaming away. And if anyone ever says, "Oh, your hot plate is turned up really high. You don't need that much heat to steam your veggies," I'm just going to say, you know what? Steam that only rises very slowly takes ages longer to cook veggies when it's on boiling point. When it's at boiling point, steaming the veggies, you've got boiling steam. You got boiling steam, which is actually affecting me now because the air's becoming very humid and I can't breathe properly, so I've turned the exhaust fan on to take up the excess steam right now. But the steam is boiling and it's affecting me, and it will go away in a minute. It feels like I'm breathing moistened air, like I'm taking more liquid. Like the air's all steamy, so I breathe it in and I'm getting moisture in my lungs and I'm not liking it. Excuse me. Because it feels like I'm drowning, and I'm not drowning, but it's a weird weird sensation. I am fine. I've got the exhaust fan going above the stove now, so the air feels a bit steamy, but it's not as bad. So back to what I was saying earlier. If you have the hot plate turned up so that the water is at boiling point and the steam is rising consistently, it will cook the vegetables a lot faster and a lot more evenly than if the steam is than if the hot plate is on like a lower heat and the steam is not rising as fast. So I'm just going to quickly feel how my vegetables are. Yeah, so they need to steam a little bit more. So I've just set that right. Okay, just make sure that, yep. So yeah. Where's the lid? Oh, there's the lid of the saucepan, don't worry about me. I'm going to put a small amount of margarine in it. A little bit of margarine. A little bit of margarine. And at the very end, I'm going to put a bit of, I should put cheese in it at the very end. That'll be beautiful. I'm going to use, what am I going to use? 1 teaspoon is about 15 mils of margarine. I need to use a bit more because I'm going to have several eggs added to it, so I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons because I want several eggs in it. Now I'm not going to, I am going to make the egg mixture right now because I'm still cooking the veggies, so this is when I'm going to cook the eggs. Luckily I've got the range hood turned on to not affect my chest as much in the steam of the stove. That's okay. When the doctors say use steam therapy and it makes me more sick, no, I can't use steam therapy, it makes me sick. I can't do it. I cannot and will not do it because it makes me honestly sick. Now this cutting board is very clean, so here's what we're doing. I'm going to look for a jug somewhere. Find a jug. Where is it? Oh, where's the jug? Where's the jug? cooking jug was. Here it is. We only want a little, no, we want a bigger jug. We want, I'm going to rinse it out and I'm going to put water in it. Not too much water, obviously, but we're going to put some water in there. Oh, it's dirty. She's a little bit moldy. It'll be nice and clean in a minute. Okay. Now I'm going to put... how much water do you put in there? That's enough water. I'm going to make a nice big omelette. So... I'm going to crack the eggs into the bowl. I'm going to crack the eggs. I'm going to use the cutting board to do it because the eggs will run onto the board and not get everywhere. So I sort of worked that out the hard way yesterday. Wait till my veggies start steaming on the stove top. Don't put the board in the sink, actually use that same cutting board that I had veggies on. Use it as my egg cracking thing, right? Now, if there was raw meat on there, I would be washing the cutting board and putting it up to dry, and the next day all the germs are dead. You got to let it dry really good to let all the germs die, because you wash all the rotten food off. All the fresh meat, wash it all off, right? Then all the germs, clean it all off and then it all dies. But because I've cut up broccoli and all this other stuff, then I'm cracking eggs onto it, that's okay. Problem now is I can't cut garlic onto that board because obviously there's been raw egg on there, so now you can't cut garlic onto a board that has had raw egg or raw chicken. Because obviously in doing that, you know, you can get really sick, you can die. So, you know, it's not good for you. So you've got to obviously get a new cutting board to cut your veggies. If you're just cutting veggies, use the cutting board over and over again, rinse it off every 20 minutes, keep cutting veggies, every 20 minutes rinse off the board, rinse off the knife, cut more veggies, 20 minutes later, rinse off the knife, rinse off the board, cut more veggies. Okay, but we now have raw egg involved. So now we have to get a new chopping board. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use a fork. And I'm going to season it with everything that I want in there, like turmeric, garlic, salt powder, salt, pepper, yum. All that shit in the omelette. Well, combine the stuff. Well, combine all the order in because at this stage, we aren't worried about making our fucking omelette until the veggies are ready to go. Then we're going to make it. And because all the veggies are steamed, you really don't have to cook it for that long. You just cook it for another 3 minutes in the omelette. You're pretty much adding steamed veggies to your omelette and cooking it for another 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, now we are going to add little bits of this and little bits of that. So, Do I want some allspice? No, I don't. I want garlic powder. I'm gonna add some pepper. I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of oregano, a little bit of turmeric. Okay. Let me check my phone. Is it recording still or not?
Speech off. Speech off. Stop. Stop. Pause.
It
Button.
is
Speech
recording.
off.
We're going to lock it because I don't want to freak up my recording by accident. Garlic powder, that's okay. We're putting a little bit in that. A little bit of garlic powder. Not too much garlic powder, but just about equivalent of a tablespoon. That's all you want. You don't want too much. A tablespoon of garlic powder is like 3 cloves of garlic, and it's more concentrated than fresh garlic. So if you're going to use fresh garlic, you want to add it in at this point, but I'm not doing that. I'm using garlic powder. Okay. Don't want too much salt, just enough. So you just have it in your pan. Yep. You don't want a lot of salt. You don't want lots of salt. Now we want to get the turmeric. That's this. No, I want turmeric. Can't even get it open. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, fucking thing. You can't open it. You have to throw it away. If you can't open something, you just chuck it out. That's what you do. Got it. Can't get it open. Oh, I can't do it. What is that? I don't know what it is. I'll just leave it now because I want to chew everything else. Science. What is that? What is this? Oh, I found some coffee sachets, didn't I? Where are they? I'll check them out later. I'll put them on the table, but I found some sachets. I'm checking them out later. Checking them out. I don't want them. I'm chucking them in the rubbish bin. Been finding shit sitting around lately thinking, how the hell did I deal with that? Okay, what's this? Bit of oregano. That's good. Then you want to go with that, teaspoonful of oregano. There is the turmeric. Sitting around rid of its rubbish. Where's the turmeric? Where's the fucking turmeric? I don't even know where the stupid turmeric is. What is this? Oh, fucking what is this? There. Small amount of turmeric, so not lots. There, that's all you want. Not too much turmeric. Okay, now, putting the other stuff away. Where is it? Oh, this shit. Now that I have room to actually fit a decent amount of somewhat fresh stuff in there. Good. That's gone, that's gone. Fruit is the same. If it's been sitting on the bench for 5 days and I haven't eaten it, it goes straight into our rubbish bin. Because yeah. Now, I'm going to check the veggies to see what they like and what they're doing. Okay, oh, that's too hot. A little bit longer, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit longer, and the margarine is going to go nice and soft soon. It doesn't matter how long it's been sitting out. It'll sit for another 10 minutes. And I will finish mixing all the herbs into this egg. So, herbs and stuff for the omelette. And at the very single end, I'm going to put a couple of bits of sliced cheese, 2 bits of sliced cheese broken up into it. Melt it all through the omelette. And I won't have raw egg going all over the bench. I can just wash the cutting board and I don't have to do much. I can wipe the bench, but there won't be raw egg all over the kitchen bench to clean up or get all over the floor. Okay, done that. Done that. Oh no, my dish bag's too full. Oh no, it's not. I can do a couple more dishes. Hang on. I can do a couple more dishes now that I've just thought of that. I found space on my rack to put the lids of the dishes. See, when I'm cooking, I wash dishes as I go. I just wash them as I go about my business, so then I don't have to worry about the dishes later. I really do not have to worry about them then, because I wash them. And that's all I have to worry about, is that I've done the dishes, don't have to do them fucking later. Don't have to do them later. Don't have to do them later. Don't have to do them later. Alright. Cool. Now we've got some other shit that needs washing. The other little knife that needs to be put away like immediately, because it's a little tearing knife, and I'm not happy to keep it out. It's going blunt, but that's not the point. The point is not to. There's another fork. Okay. Any more? Yep, another fork and a teaspoon. Anything that needs washing now, do it. Do it. Then we take rubbish. So take whatever can fit on the plate, put it into the rubbish straight away, and then come back and wash the cutting board. After that, throw that out, and then I'll throw the rest of the shit out, and then I'll put in the stupid cardboard. There we go. There we go. Almost all done. Throw that over there. Throw out the rest of my stuff. Alright, bring off that, oh no, not yet, wait, I have to wash the cutting board anyway. Veggies are nearly done. That's alright, I just toss it all out anyway. Fill that up. That's something I don't have to bloody think about fucking later. Do not have to think of any of this shit later. Oh, the jug. I nearly knocked, that's where you've got to be careful, like I nearly knocked the jug off the, nearly totally knocked the jug of egg into the sink. That would have been a huge mess. There you go, cleaning up my cutting board. Don't have to worry about cleaning it later. We don't have to even think about it. There we go. It's all clean. Now put that into the other sink. Oh, there's fucking eggshells there, stuck. Oh god, it's stuck. Wash all the soap off the blood sink to get actually sink clean. Oh, damn it. Alright. There we go. Now I have to clean up this whole veg, almost all of it, because it's all yucky and wet with fucking water and all that. There we go. Now, I'm going to throw this dishcloth and the dish towel into the wash pile, because I've had food and egg and that all over it. So it's not really that useful until it's re-washed. Now I'm going to turn the stove off. Not that whole stove, just the hot plate. Alright. There we go. Turn that off. Alright. At least now the only fuck ups I make are when I bump the stove because it's hot. The rest of it... Oh, did I hurt myself? I did. Luckily it was only a slight graze. I didn't full on injure myself. Lucky me. I get slight nicks and grazes when I cook now. I don't get full on injuries. So now I'm going to move this away from the heat source. And and because I don't check where anything is, I'm always dropping stuff because I don't remember or don't know or don't understand or something goes wrong, and I can't understand when I need to and when I don't need to check where stuff is because of not seeing. So because I don't see where anything is in the kitchen, I literally can't tell. I physically cannot tell where my stuff is. So I'm going to put that like that. Just leave it like that for now. So because I can't see where anything is, I can't tell, do I need to check this? Do I need to check that? Like I can't see when and what I need to check on. So once I've put something down, I'll forget about it until it falls on the floor because I don't even know I've put it down. I don't even know I've put something on the stovetop. I'll knock it onto the floor or I'll accidentally find it with my hand and go, oh, I've put that there. If I don't find it, I don't know it's there. Don't even know. So that's what blindness does to people. It makes you not remember anything. You don't see it, you can't remember it.
Speech on. Stop. Button. Stop. Pause. Button. Minus 41.07027 dB.
Okay.
Pause.
I'm
Button.
back.
Minus 4. iPhone mic. Minus 1. 7. 8. Speech off.
I'm back. Oh, I was meant to wash the cherry tomatoes. I can put them in with my veggies too. They can just go in with the omelette. Yeah, the tomatoes, I'm going to wash them. Okay. Alright, now the bench still needs a bit of a clean up, but it doesn't matter at this present second. Now, I'm going to turn this, I'm going to move that back over, move it up. There we go. Because the stove isn't turned on, it's literally not going to be much of a problem. With having the stock pot against the wall, so I'm turn it up really high, make it very hot, and then turn it down low. That's what I'm going to do. So basically I've got the stock pot against the wall, but I've got it off the heats and I've got the other hot plate switched off, so it's not going to do much. Wonder how this Nutella is and if I'll have to chuck it away soon because I haven't been using it. Going to have to put a serving of tomatoes on the omelette soon along with the veggies because tomatoes don't take a long time to steam up anyway, they really don't. And having some raw tomatoes in the omelette will be good. Will be really good because yeah, they taste yum. Then we move it back over. There we go. I'm going to have a drink of water. I've been drinking a lot lately. A lot, especially today. The doctor reckons, which I'm happy with her. So she said don't have Hydrolyte every day of the week, but if I'm drinking several mouthfuls of water throughout the day and I still feel like I have a super dry mouth and I'm not going to the toilet too much and I'm drinking water but I feel crappy and I feel like I need to drink a lot more water than I can handle, then she said mix a tablet of Hydrolyte in water, 2 tablets, drink that and drink regular amounts of water as normal. Hang on, stop. Turn that down. Okay. going to burn now. Shit. I'm going to put the egg in. Tip the egg in. There we go. Yum. Broke that jug, it's got stuff in the bottom of it. Now I'm going to make sure it covers the entire base of the thing. Covers all over the base. There we go. Now I'm going to make sure it's turned down enough. Put the lid on. Medium heat, Alexa said, so medium heat. So that'll be that one. Medium is just before simmering. So I've got it on, I'm going to put it on for about...
Timer only. 2 minutes. Start.
2 minutes.
Timer only. 2 minutes.
So if I'm drinking water all day and I feel like drinking it's not making much difference for me getting enough water intake, then I can mix 2 tablets of Hydrolyte into a decent glass of water, which is a metal tumbler for me, but anyway. And after I drink that, I have to wait for 30 minutes to make a new one. And if I don't need any more, that's good. And if I don't need to drink as often, meaning I drink as much water as I want, but I don't need as much as usual after drinking the Hydrolyte, she'll leave it, the doctor will. If I get worse and drink more water and have another dosage of 2 tablets of Hydrolyte in 30 minutes, then something's probably going wrong and I need to get it fixed. So I'm doing my yummy omelette right now. And in a few minutes I'm going to serve some vegetables on it. I'll wait for it to set and then I'll move it around. Where is my egg flipper? I can't even find it, it's not even there. Oh, it has to fucking be there. Oh, I know where it is, it's Christ, it's under the fucking dishes where I didn't want it. Didn't want it under all those dishes. There we go. I've got it back. I'm going to wait for 2 minutes.
9 seconds
There we
remaining.
go. I don't think it's cooking very good. Hang on. Turn it up a little bit more.
Complete.
There we go. Now I'm going to check. No, it doesn't sound like it's sizzling. Oh, what a poxy stove! The stove is poxy, guys. The stove is really poxy. It's not even working. Come on, cook. This stove is dodgy. It isn't cooking properly. Cook your fucking thing. Cook. Oh, cook. This is why I hate these induction top stoves. They don't work. Cook, you piece of shit. Now it's working. I need an actual stovetop, not these bullshit glass shitty things. I want a real stovetop that actually fucking works. Because this one's poxy. I need a new one. Fucking thing. Can't use it properly. I want to cook now, not in 20 minutes. Oh, come on. Doesn't take 20 minutes to cook a fucking omelette. Stove is pissing me off. Cook, you fucking bastard. Have to turn the stove all the way up. Isn't working. You have to turn it way up to cook your bloody food on this poxy fucking thing. Cook, you bloody fucker. I set the microwave for 2 minutes and it's been another 2 minutes after the microwave said complete. It takes 4 minutes to start cooking. God damn it! Come on! Thank you. Start cooking, damn you. Check it. Thank you. It's starting to cook. Just going to gently lift the egg up. Make sure it's... There we go. That's better. Now, that's much better. I'm going to put some veggies on there. And I'll first put some tomatoes. Where are they? Add some tomato. Add some tomato, then add a serving of steamed veggies. Is it? Come here. That's good. Nice little serving. There we go. There we go. And then you just leave it until it's well and truly cooked for another couple of minutes. Fucking thing. There we go. There we go. Then I can put these veggies in a container for later. Have them for something else. Have them for something else. Oh, come on. So yeah, it takes me way too long to cook food now. Damn it. Too fucking long to cook.
Timer only. Cancel.
Okay, get that lid. Veggies are nice and cool. They're cooling off nicely actually. What the hell is burning? It smells smoky. Oh, fucking bastard! It's smoky! How do I drop stuff on my stove? I don't like my stupid foxy induction stove. I do not like it. Now I have to clean up around the fucking stupid thing because it's dirty. Cook, you fucking thing. Doesn't cook properly. Oh God. Now I'm gonna fold the bit towards me over the thing. Okay, and fold that over. There we go. Then flip it all up onto a plate. Flip it up onto a plate. Come on. Oh, put the tomatoes aside. God damn it. Okay, I've got it. Now to flip that over onto my plate. How am I going to do this? Check where the stop. Oh God damn it. Check where the thing is. And then flip it up onto the plate. Don't know how I wrote that on there. Anyway, I've got it fucking sorted. I'm gonna soak that. It hasn't burned, well, some of it's burned on there actually. I'm going to boil it for 7 seconds to get the stuff off. Get the stuff off. I'm going to boil it for not too long, of course, just for a minute to get all the burnt stuff off the bottom. Fucking hate this. Luckily I haven't burnt it too much, but I'm not liking this poxy fucking stove. At least I know what fresh omelette is meant to taste like. Vegetable omelette. I didn't add cheese because I was too busy focusing on my fucking stove. I was so busy focused on my stupid bloody fucking stove that I didn't even think of the cheese. I need to cook all of this egg off the very bottom of this stupid stove because it's burnt on there. Urgh. Come on.
Timer only. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Start.
4 minutes.
Timer only.
When
4
that says
minutes.
complete, I then have to go back to turn it off. So, I will be going off of this recording. Come on. Come on, phone.
Speech on. Clock. 1 notification. Logo other. 1 notification. Torch. Off. Button. Recorder HQ.
Oh, I hate this fucking
Camera.
stupid phone.
Page. Dock. Phone. Mac. Apple Store. App Store. Dock. Phone. Page 1 of 2. Adjustable. Page. Google. Bible.
I need a new phone. It's broken.
Record. Amazon Alexa. Recorder HQ.
I need a new phone
Recorder HQ.
because this isn't working
Pause. Stop.
properly.
Button. Stop. Button.
It freezes and then it starts working after a while, but it fucking annoys me. So, I now that I know how this damn stove works, you know, it fucking pisses me off. So then I didn't have enough time to add cheese to it because you meant to wait for the saucepan, the egg to sizzle in it, and then you put your veggies on top and leave them go a bit more longer. And you've got to obviously lift the egg off the very bottom of the saucepan so it doesn't stick. But anyway, no worries. No freaking worries. I've got my omelette there now. Got my omelette, so I can now eat it in peace while I listen to YouTube.
Stop. Button.